of my voice. I'm going to talk about kind of brainwashing. They're talking about 144 sealed, hashtag 144, hashtag 717. And that's my grandpa's birthday.
Specifically through numbers, and that's prophetic numbers. He speaks to me through dreams. He speaks to me through people. It could be places, things, and those are just a few ways. But he specifically speaks to me through numbers.
Okay, and what I have a problem is that I don't believe in God, I don't believe in Jesus, but the doctors, they're gonna believe in Jesus and God. She's black. She's colored. The doctors don't care if she believes in the same God or whatnot. Those doctors don't care. If they see your skin color and they don't like it, gone. Bye. That's your God. That's the United States for you. I am getting the same things that she gets, but she's labeling it as this God, and she gets out a Bible. She'll even talk about it.
As I have been seeing,
all books do the same thing.
The number 144 for months.
She says months, but my son's been saying 144 for fucking years. My son, I noticed 144. I didn't care for it. I'm like, yeah, it's a pedophile number. It's a pedophile number. Then when my son started saying it, I'm like, why does he keep saying 140? I don't understand why. And he kept saying it in Vegas, 144. He kept pointing to the Trump Tower. 144, the windows are 144. Desi, like, what do you do? My son is very spiritual. Just like these people, these brainwashed people, their spirits just like that. And I'm proving these spirits just like this. I'm proving these other spirits that passed over and they don't like what they see. And they're ratting out all these people. I don't believe in Jesus. I don't believe in God. I will not. That Bible is. I'll burn that Bible.
You'll grab your Bibles and turn with me there. Again, Revelation chapter 7.
This is what the people want.
And he has confirmed exactly why he has been communicating 144.
7 will pop up later. I promise you, boys. You'll see it.
The book of Revelation chapter 7, but also through
laundry. My dad.
A couple of sisters in Christ that I follow.
That's badass. My dad wants to get payback from his dad, from his brother. He goes, I was too quiet. I was too nice to my brother. This bothered me. I was too nice to my brother. I was too nice. So he goes. It pissed me off too what he did, because I'm like, I'll picture myself in that moment, and it is embarrassing. And he's the one. My dad's the one that told me that and he brought it back up. Because he goes, thank the firefighters. But to me, I'm having an argument with the firefighters because of what I saw on Craigslist. But he goes, thank the firefighters, because they're the ones that, and the paramedics, I guess, like the whoever helped, but he's saying the firefighters, because they're the ones that try to stop George from taking pictures. He goes, they know. And my dad he didn't work for 7-Eleven, but he worked for convenience stores. He helped fix the machines. He went to different stores to fix machines. And certain store owners had 7-Eleven. They had they did 7-Elevens. They ran 7-Eleven stores. The people he knew. the owners and whatnot. And he would help out. And and I used to go to jobs with him, like a buddy, or just to talk to, or like getting to know the area. And the people that I talk to or remember, they really liked my dad. And if it wasn't for my dad, the store wouldn't run properly because my dad would be like, he'd be on call. Hey, they say, hey, Don, can you come over? This and that. My compressor's not working. I don't know what else this is or that. The coffee machine's not working. The slurping machine's not working. The nacho, cheese not coming out right. So my dad would fix all that, and he would have all this stuff in the garage, and it would be like, yeah. So and I believe that he did this job because of his grandparents owned stores. So he just became like a maintenance person. It's good money, mechanic, stuff like that. Um, Now he wasn't able to remember. That's the reason. That's the hard part. He wasn't able to remember. My dad was smart, but he wasn't able to remember certain things. My dad didn't talk about his disability. Um, so he recorded certain things that he would do because he would take a whole engine apart and fix it, but he would have to record what he did because he wouldn't remember what would where stuff like that. So he was more into what he knew he could do. Um, and that's what I got. Like, I'm gonna go into a job. And my mom always said that too. Like, my dad wasn't that smart, and my mom wasn't smart either. Like, they were both dumb fucks. Um, but my dad's the only one that helped me, like story wise, I guess. Family with my mom. My mom, I would try to work somewhere. Oh, you don't want to work there. Oh, you don't want to work there. It's bad. They pay bad. You'll deal with this person. You'll deal with these people. You don't want to deal with that. You don't want that. She'll always say something. And then when I do get a job, she has stopped me at jobs before. Every job I got, and she tried to embarrass me or try to get there. Sears. I didn't want her to work. I didn't want no one to find out that I was working at Sears. And Daisy told her I worked at Sears. I was pissed at Daisy. Next thing I know, my mom was there. I'm like, when people lie to me, it's just right there. It's like, come on now. Um, I just told my friends that like I can do certain things, but I didn't tell them like what I could do. If I remember very spiritual, I probably told them I'm spiritual, but yeah, I um. So for the kids, um, there is an afterlife which I'm going and I'm celebrating. And my ancestors are showing me my red road, and the red road for me is like I'm getting escorted by black cars, really pretty black cars. That's how I'm seeing it. It's like when I saw my dad die, and when I go to my dad's place when he passed away, like I go to that place every time I'm mad or every time I'm sad. Um, I'll go to that place, and it's closer. It's a little bit closer for me, so I'll go to that place, and it'll put me right back to where I need to be. I saw my dad's last breath, and I chose that instead of dropping him at home and rushing to get the clothes. If I was like my mom, I don't know. I don't know. Knowing you were in dialysis, because knowing you were out of dialysis, I'm trying to get you comfortable as fast as I can. So I hurried the fuck, like I hurried up to get you comfortable because, yeah, I was going out, but I wasn't rushing. So to me, um, I left, and that day was perfect. That day was awkward. Um, I mean, you couldn't ask for a better day. You really couldn't. So I do believe before I did that, before I believed that too, like before you're gonna die, you'll see all these signs and you'll be like, wow, this is so pretty. Um, yeah, yeah. Um, 555. My ears are ringing. So I know I'm going. Right now they gave me a symbol Toys R Us. Like I'm going back. Okay, so when I'm dying, they're walking me through death. They're walking me through how, like, not how I'm gonna die, but you, okay. There's somebody up there. I don't know. Like graduation. It's like Pictionary. I tried to say that earlier and I couldn't do it. Okay. It's like graduation. You are um rehearsing. You're rehearsing. You're going to rehearsal for your death. So you're rehearsing when you're graduating. You have to go to rehearsal, just like when you go to a wedding. You have to do a rehearsal. You have to do a mock run. So my dad kept telling me too, like a part of us, like my family, part of us is not from Earth. They're from another place. And I got my confirmation today, Barnes and Nobles, because Poseidon keeps coming up, and Poseidon, I was really heavily attached to Poseidon when I was little. My dad connected me to that, and Disney did too, with his cartoon things. But the only reason why Disney did that is because of our ancestors, because of war, because of what he saw. It changed him. Um, Mothers. He always brings up mothers, and to me, Disney was protecting Walt, not Berry Farm. That's the way I saw it in the afterlife. No, in the afterlife, in the spirit world, um, because they knew that they wanted land. For to me, I was told like that's why I felt like they came to me because I was like looking out for changes and I'm watching the changes and I'm not happy the changes. I'm sad. Um, Even the whole outcome when I went to Disneyland last. Disneyland is very I see pictures. I see the spirits hiding, and that place needs to be shut down. The only reason why that place is running is because children make it go around, make it up and running. Those parents, I'm going in Target, and I love going to Target because it's just neat, you know. It's just more. I don't know. The color does something for you too, but I see so many small kids there, and it's springtime, and the animals are trying to make their nest, getting ready. And they cleaning up and stuff, and no one's watching their kids in the store. I hardly see kids around. When I do, the parents are not looking or watching them. Um, they're on their phone, and I've been seeing a lot of people driving, and one guy's flipping through Instagram or TikTok or whatever it was. And he's driving. I'm like, holy fuck! Sensory overload. Um, Same thing with the kid. My boy is like driving. I have a handbook. I love carrying that handbook with me. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay. You know, um, I take driving because it's something that our ancestors didn't do, and it's a machine. You're operating a machine. It's like a plane. You're operating a machine, a robot, and if you take care of it, it's going to take care of you. I heavily believe that. So as I was taking care of my car, and I saw my dad was taking care of his car, so I knew that when I got my car, and which is funny because this is where the internet, I was playing with the internet too, because I'm like, when I was doing the whole spiritual awakening, I'm like, Dad, how come I want to, like, before I wanted a Chevy, I always wanted a Chevy. I thought I didn't give a Chevy truck. I was so dead on a Chevy truck. And then 2016 pops up, 2017 pops up, and I see the Ford Explorers, and I'm like, I want one. I want one. I need one. And then I'm reading the internet thing, and like all these women are getting Ford Explorers, and I'm like, I have that one. And then I see the cops having one, and I'm like, I want one. I need one. I was doing my research on it, and I'm like, okay, try to save up money, but it was getting a little too hard to do. Then we had a freak. We moved. We had to move. Then Anthony had a growth spur. We had to buy. We couldn't fit in the car. I was too scared we were gonna get in an accident. We couldn't fit in the car. Anthony was too big in the back seat. So then we got the income tax. We used it for the down payment, and then we traded into the other car, and we got a brand new 2000. It was 2018 at the time, so it was a brand new car, the Explorer, and all the boys fit, and the payments were like 540, and it was almost done. We were almost done paying it off. Dang. I was so excited. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, beat my mom. My mom didn't get a brand new car up until later on, I think it was. Yeah, and I was younger, and I got my brand new car. I felt like if I got a brand new car, I felt like we're going somewhere. We could do a lot. We can go travel everywhere, and that's what we did. We took the car everywhere. Paul Revere, and yeah, I miss that car. I did a lot with it. I took all the ancestors with us. But I got the VIN number. I did my research and everything, and I'm like, no, because I know how these dealers are. But they were nice. They were good. But I knew what I wanted, and I knew where the car was at. So we went to the location and got it. But surprisingly, everything went like, I don't know. It was a weird experience for me for sure. Um, Leading up to it was funnier because of Ishmael. The guy who sold us the car was named Ishmael. And I guess your dad used to bully the shit out of this guy named Ishmael in high school. And this guy Ishmael, as soon as I posted up something. Victor, it was actually Daisy. Daisy really liked this guy named Victor, and then Victor did something. So then Victor, this is how I know people didn't like. As soon as you post up something, it's like, who's really your friend? So I know this Ishmael wasn't who he said he was. He's just trying to get shit. So I'm just like, well, what did he do? Why do you hate Lauren so much? And he felt like Lauren had everything, and like Lauren got away with this and that. Um, he couldn't let some of the stuff go. Like it just irritated him. And then the things that I was telling him, it was irritating him more. But then I'm like, well, who are you? You know what I mean? Like it didn't make sense what he was doing. Like, why you're only talking to me because you know it's gonna, like, that's the only reason why I'm talking to you, because I know it's gonna get back to him, because I know you know, like, it's just funny how that works. But either way, I'm gonna run with this rumor because it's funny as shit. It's funny as shit. And this is where I found out too more information, because when we got the car, and I was already planning this car out thing. So when we get there, the guy's named Ishmael, and I'm like, oh, okay, Lauren, well, that's a big slap. And then when he gets a newer car, when he fucks up this car, he fucks up the brand new car when we get in a fight, when I don't want to be with him anymore. And it's my turn to have the car, he fucks it up. Then he ends up getting a new car, a Kia from Enterprise. And funny because the license plate's funny, and it's a brown car. And I told him, I go, my dad's favorite color, or my dad said his favorite color is brown too, just to piss him off. Um, but I'm the one that drove that car, that Kia, that car that he got right in front of me. I let him do it in front of me, because what else am I gonna do? Who else? I don't have no my kids. I don't have my kids. No one gonna believe me about this shit. Well, I'm a medium psychic. I can't leave Orange County yet until the people have do their time. Willie came up earlier. Signal Hill. Alright. So things are coming up again. Old soul. I have a lot of old souls around me, but I ain't an old soul. I'm not. No. I'm just connecting dots. That's all. For other stupid people that want to fuck around with me. A lot of Illuminati, Freemason stuff, the Bible, the Pope. I did have a dream. My dreams are getting more like vivid. I'm at my mom's work. This is a dream. This is a dream I'm having. I'm at my mom's work, and all of a sudden, a homeless person I'm talking to, she's walking up and down, and then all of a sudden in my dreams, I just started talking to her. And usually, people that are on drugs or getting off on drugs or whatever, or side effects on drugs, they don't like you talking to them. They say, hey, you have to be careful who you talk to. You have to see. You never know. But a simple good morning, hello, how are you is fine. Um, Sometimes even glaring at them was fine. Just you never know because what are you doing? I don't care. Shut up. But it doesn't have to be homeless. It doesn't have to be a drug. It doesn't have to be. My mom's like that. I see other people are like that. People in stores. People have money. They do that. So it doesn't have to be a homeless person. It doesn't have to be someone on the streets. Somebody that doesn't have a home. Anyone could do that. Um, but going outside with that mindset is bad manners. Clean up your inside first before you go outside. And people want to, vegan and stuff. I really want to be vegan. Like, I wouldn't mind being vegan and vegetarian. I wouldn't mind. Um, even then, nothing's clean. Nothing's clean. Nothing's clean. Um, Whatever we do is a carbon footprint. So you save an animal, um, like if these people really want to do the vegan and stuff, well, then do all of it, everything, go all out on it, educate yourself as much as possible with it, know what's going, advocating these charities, keep your money, save your money, because it's not going to those places. You don't need those places. Leave the animals alone. um Simple as trash outside. If you're a vegan, then you should be littering. Our environment should be cleaner. If they say who they are. If you're a vegan, then you should be, and for all the animals. Um, Santa Fe swap meet. I used to go there when I was in middle school. So around 13 to like 15 years old. Well, 15 to now I'd go. So no, I've been going there longer than that. But in middle school, that's where this big bunny range, it was a smaller animals. They would sell animals at this Santa Fe swap meet in cages, and we found out later on they were babies. They weren't weaned off from their parents yet. That's why they're so cute. Some of them would grow bigger, some of them would die as soon as they get home. um so you would hear stories like that. Oh yeah, we got one of those and they died real fast. And then news starts popping up about it. And then it took a while for it to shut down. Then they did the same thing with turtles. They did the same thing with like fishes. 6:13. Okay, I'll see you boys later. I don't. Every time I want to make a video, I want to make it like happy, but it just like all this bullshit just comes out, and I don't want it to come out. But I know it's gonna help me later on, because Facebook was helping me. I'm like, I'm so happy I wrote these notes. It's a lot of notes. My head is killing me. And it's someone lingering on me. That I know has to be. Oh, okay, okay. People are getting okay, guys. People are like this awakening stuff, and this is happening to me, or I feel anxious. The moon and the sun, when they get like closer together, you'll feel that energy. You'll feel the tension. Oh yeah, I play that one later. Rodriguez, Bala Rodriguez, Stan Rodriguez, and Stan Brown, or Stanley Brown. Stan. So there's a story of the frogs. I think it was the frogs. I'll do that and see if I can find it. I'll see you boys in a bit, and I left you some crappy videos around Long Beach. Yeah, sorry. Just know the area changes constantly, so just know that I was there. I don't know. Because my grandma tells me she was in Santa Ana, she was in Orange County, she was in LA County, she was in San Bernardino, she was in Mexico, and so she's been to a bunch of places, but I don't have any pictures to go by. So she takes me out. So I just have to use my imagination. So when I use my imagination, I see people that come to me and it'll remind me of certain people, or the names will pop up. And then certain celebrities I'm talking to, so I'm like it's so neat. So sometimes I'll have a nickname for them, and then yeah, yeah. Okay, I love you boys, and I'll see you soon.